I was held captive by a woman. One day I spotted a hairpin. I deliberately told the woman, "The paper you bought is faulty, utterly useless." The woman flew into a rage and drove to town to buy more supplies. I picked up the hairpin, bent it into a V shape, and picked the lock. I went to the living room to call the police, but the telephone was just an empty shell. I took a strip of painkillers, enough to render someone unconscious. By then, the woman was already on her way back, but my wheelchair was stuck against the door frame. I could only crawl forward inch by inch, finally reaching the front door, only to find it locked. The hairpin couldn't pry it open either. Suddenly, I heard the sound of a car. It was the woman returning. I scrambled back to my wheelchair and crawled back to the room. I locked the door from the inside and retightened the bandages. When the woman came in and saw me drenched in sweat and demanded to know where I'd been, I feigned hurt, blaming her for taking so long. Without painkillers, the agony had drenched me in sweat. She believed me. When she invited me to dinner, I slipped the pills into her red wine, but the glass was accidentally knocked over. My plan had failed. I had no choice but to continue currying favor with her. One day, she entered my room and declared she'd fallen deeply in love with me. If she couldn't have me, she might destroy everything. I was terrified. I went to the kitchen and grabbed a knife for protection. Then a report on the table caught my eye. It detailed the bizarre death of a banker father and his 11-year-old daughter inheriting a vast fortune. I couldn't believe I'd lived with a murderer for so long. I returned to the bedroom and practiced drawing the knife repeatedly. Just then, the woman came back. I hid the fruit knife under the mattress, but she didn't come in. I couldn't fight the drowsiness and fell asleep.